Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into a truly fascinating piece of American history, the top 3 Lincoln wheat penny. This small copper coin may look ordinary at first glance, but it carries the powerful story of the Great Depression era and the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Even in dirty or circulated condition, this penny continues to captivate collectors around the world with its timeless wheat design and San Francisco's mint mark. In this video, we'll uncover its hidden history, explore the iconic design created by Victor David Brenner, and reveal how much this classic wheat cent could be worth today. Could a simple old penny in your collection actually be a valuable treasure? Stay tuned, because you might be holding a piece of numismatic history without even realizing it. Let's get started. First up in the 1935 Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and enduring appeal. Even when found in dirty or circulated conditions, this coin continues to intrigue collectors who appreciate its journey through decades of American commerce. As part of the beloved Lincoln wheat cent series, the 1935 penny carries a special charm and historical value that makes it a prized treasure among coin enthusiasts. Its modest face value of 1 cent contrasts dramatically with the admiration it receives in collector circles, where pieces like this often symbolize the thrill of discovering a tangible link to the past. The 1935 Lincoln wheat penny places it firmly within a fascinating era of American history. Minted during the lingering years of the Great Depression, this coin reflects a time when everyday currency played an essential role in rebuilding economic confidence across the nation. It was produced at the renowned San Francisco Mint, indicated by the small S mint mark beneath the date. The Lincoln Cent series itself was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. This connection transforms the 1935 penny into more than simple currency. It becomes a meaningful relic of American heritage. The 1935 wheat penny lies in its timeless design. The obverse displays a dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year of minting. On the reverse, 2 elegant wheat stalks frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing the nation's agricultural strength and prosperity. The coin is composed primarily of 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, measures about 19 millimeters in diameter, and weighs roughly 3.11 grams. Even when found in dirty or worn condition, the strong design elements remain visible, preserving the coin's classic visual charm. The 1935 Lincoln wheat penny still carries notable collector interest due to its San Francisco Mint origin and the challenge of locating well-preserved examples. Many of these coins circulated heavily during the 1930s and 1940s, leaving surviving pieces with wear, discoloration, or dirt accumulation. While the total mintage exceeded 38 million coins, pristine specimens, especially those with sharp wheat lines and bright original luster, are significantly scarcer. This difference in preservation creates a clear divide between common circulated coins and the more desirable high-grade survivors. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the rarity and desirability of this coin. A dirty or circulated 1935 wheat penny may display darker surfaces, grime buildup, or softened details from decades of handling. However, these signs of age also tell a story of the coin's long journey through history. Collectors often appreciate these circulated pieces as authentic artifacts of daily life during the Great Depression era. Meanwhile, coins graded uncirculated or near mint condition, with crisp design features and minimal wear, are much harder to locate and command significantly greater interest among serious numismatists. The 1935 Lincoln wheat penny varies widely depending on its grade and visual appeal. A heavily circulated or dirty example might typically sell for around $1 to $5, reflecting its common survival in worn condition. However, coins in very fine to extremely fine condition can range from $10 to $40, while well-preserved uncirculated pieces may reach $80 to $200 or more. Exceptional examples with brilliant luster or strong strike quality occasionally achieve even higher prices at specialized auctions, demonstrating the steady appreciation that classic wheat cents continue to enjoy. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their collections, several practical strategies can help ensure a rewarding experience. It is wise to focus on certified coins graded by reputable organizations such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company, which verify authenticity and condition. Carefully inspecting the coin for clear mint marks, attractive surfaces, and well-defined wheat stalks can also improve collecting success. Storing the coin in protective holders and minimizing direct handling will preserve its surfaces and prevent further dirt accumulation or damage. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands as a captivating blend of American history, artistry, and collectible charm. Even in dirty condition, it remains a tangible connection to the past, reflecting both the artistry of its design and the everyday economic life of the 1930s. For numismatists around the world, this humble cent continues to captivate enthusiasts and symbolize the enduring thrill of coin collecting. The 1935 Wheat Penny remains a prized treasure that embodies the timeless appeal of classic American coinage. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny remains a captivating piece in American numismatics, admired by collectors for its historical charm and enduring appeal. Even when discovered in dirty or heavily circulated condition, this coin still excites enthusiasts who appreciate the stories hidden within old copper cents. As part of the legendary Lincoln Wheat, the 1935 penny holds a special place in collections because it combines recognizable design, historical importance, and steady demand in the coin market. For many collectors, finding one is like uncovering a small but meaningful treasure from the past. Minted during the difficult economic years following the Great Depression, this coin represents a period when every cent had significant purchasing power in everyday American life. It was produced at the historic San Francisco Mint, marked by the small S mint mark below the date. The Lincoln cent design was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first regular U.S. coin to feature an actual historical figure rather than a symbolic representation. Because of this, the coin serves as a genuine connection to both American leadership and the nation's economic recovery period. The obverse features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln created by Victor David Brenner, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the mint year. On the reverse, two elegant wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing agricultural prosperity and national strength. Made primarily of 95% copper, the coin measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs roughly 3.11 grams, giving it the warm reddish-brown tone that wheat penny collectors love. The 1935 penny had a mintage of over 38 million coins. Many were circulated heavily for decades, leaving surviving examples worn or dirty. Because of this, well-preserved pieces are noticeably harder to find. Circulated examples are common, but sharp, uncirculated specimens with full wheat stalk details and original luster are far scarcer. This difference in condition plays a major role in collector demand and helps determine the coin's rarity in the marketplace. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny depends greatly on its condition. A dirty or heavily circulated example may sell for around $1 to $5, while better preserved coins can range from $10 to $40. High-grade uncirculated pieces with strong details and attractive surfaces can reach $80 to $200 or more at auctions. For collectors, owning this coin is about more than price. It represents a blend of American history, classic design, and the excitement of holding a genuine artifact from the 1930s. Next up in the 1954 Lincoln Wheat Cent is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, especially when collectors encounter examples that show honest circulation and age. Even in dirty or well-worn condition, this historic coin continues to captivate enthusiasts who appreciate its rich background and classic design. As part of the beloved Lincoln Wheat Cent, the 1954 issue holds a unique place among late-series wheat pennies. For collectors and history lovers alike, it represents both an accessible collectible and a prized treasure that reflects mid-20th century American coinage. The historical context of the 1954 penny ties it directly to the post-World War II era in the United States, a period marked by economic expansion and growing consumer culture. The coin was produced at the famous United States Mint facility in San Francisco Mint, identified by the small S mint mark beneath the date. This coin continues the long-running tribute to Abraham Lincoln, whose portrait first appeared on the 1-cent coin in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. By 1954, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most recognizable coins in American circulation, linking everyday transactions with national history. One of the most distinctive aspects of the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny is its timeless design. The obverse features the dignified right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while liberty and the date sit to either side of the portrait. On the reverse, the iconic wheat ears frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, along with the Latin motto, E pluribus unum. Struck from a bronze alloy composed mainly of copper, the coin measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams, giving it the classic look and feel that collectors instantly recognize. Even when found in dirty or circulated condition, the 1954 wheat penny still showcases remarkable character. Dirt, toning, and natural oxidation often develop over decades of use, creating darker brown shades that many collectors view as a sign of authenticity and age. However, coins preserved in bright red uncirculated condition display striking luster and vibrant copper color, making them especially appealing in high-grade collections. The presence of the mint mark beneath the date remains a key identifying feature that distinguishes this coin from issues struck at other mints. Rarity plays an important role in the appeal of the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny. Although millions were produced, many examples entered circulation and were heavily used, leaving relatively fewer coins in pristine condition today. Collectors also search carefully for subtle varieties, including minor die differences or well-struck specimens that reveal sharper details in Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. Because of this, high-quality pieces are much harder to locate than worn examples, adding excitement to the hunt for collectors building a complete wheat cent set. The market value of the 1954 wheat penny varies widely depending on its condition. In dirty or heavily circulated condition, the coin typically holds modest value, often ranging from around 10 cents to $2, mainly reflecting its copper content and collectible appeal. However, coins preserved in attractive uncirculated condition, especially those graded with bright red surfaces, can command significantly higher prices, often ranging from $20 to $100 or more depending on grading and eye appeal. Exceptional specimens certified by professional grading services sometimes sell for even higher amounts at specialized auctions. For collectors interested in adding the 1954 penny to their collection, a few practical strategies can greatly enhance the experience. First, it is wise to examine the mint mark carefully to confirm the San Francisco origin. Collectors should also prioritize coins with strong details and minimal damage, as these tend to retain value better over time. Purchasing certified examples from reputable dealers or auction houses can provide additional assurance of authenticity and grade. Proper storage in protective holders and avoiding excessive handling will help preserve the coin's surfaces and long-term collectible value. The 1954 Lincoln wheat penny remains a captivating piece that beautifully blends American history, artistry, and the thrill of collecting. Whether discovered in a jar of old coins or acquired through a collector's market, it represents a tangible connection to the past and to the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Even in dirty or circulated condition, this coin continues to attract enthusiasts worldwide, reminding collectors why the Lincoln Wheat series remains one of the most beloved chapters in numismatic history. The 1954 Lincoln Wheat cent is a fascinating and highly collectible piece in American numismatics, admired by enthusiasts for its classic design and historical charm. Even when found in dirty or circulated condition, this coin continues to captivate collectors who appreciate its age, character, and connection to mid-20th century American coinage. As part of the famous Lincoln Wheat cent, the 1954 issue remains a prized treasure for hobbyists building complete wheat penny sets and for those who enjoy discovering historic coins in everyday finds. This coin was struck at the historic San Francisco Mint by the United States Mint during a period of economic growth in the United States following World War II. The Lincoln Cent series honors Abraham Lincoln, whose leadership during the Civil War made him one of the most respected figures in American history. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday, the wheat cent became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation, serving as a daily reminder of national heritage. The design of the 1954 penny is both iconic and timeless. The obverse features the detailed right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date. On the reverse, two elegant wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing prosperity and agricultural strength. Struck from a bronze alloy primarily composed of copper, the coin measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs roughly 3.11 grams. Even in dirty condition, the classic wheat design remains clearly recognizable and beloved by collectors. The 1954 wheat penny is considered moderately common in circulated grades, but more difficult to find in high-quality uncirculated condition. Years of circulation often left many coins darkened, worn, or covered in natural dirt and toning, which is why bright red examples with original luster are far more desirable. While worn coins are easy to locate, sharply struck pieces with strong detail and minimal marks are much scarcer and therefore highly sought after by serious collectors. Market values for the 1954 penny vary depending on condition and color designation. Dirty or heavily circulated examples typically sell for around 10 cents to $2, while well-preserved uncirculated coins can range from $20 to $100 or more, especially if they retain vibrant red copper surfaces. For collectors, the key is to seek attractive specimens, verify the mint mark, and store the coin carefully in protective holders. With its blend of historical significance, recognizable design, and steady collector demand, the 1954 Lincoln wheat penny continues to stand as a rewarding and meaningful addition to any coin collection. Next up in the 1914 Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent is widely regarded as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics. Even when discovered in dirty or heavily circulated conditions, this small copper coin captures the imagination of collectors around the world. Its combination of historical importance, remarkable scarcity, and strong collector demand has elevated it to the status of a prized treasure. For enthusiasts of the Lincoln cent series, finding a 1914 wheat penny, especially one bearing the distinctive mint mark, is an exciting moment that connects them to one of the most desirable issues in the early history of the series. The coin was minted in 1914 at the historic San Francisco Mint, during a period when the United States was experiencing major social and economic change. The Lincoln cent series itself had been introduced only a few years earlier in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin represented a revolutionary moment in American coinage, as it was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical figure. The 1914 issue soon became an important part of this story, linking collectors directly to the early development of one of America's most beloved coin series. The 1914 wheat penny carries the iconic design that has captivated collectors for generations. On the obverse, the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln faces right, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1914. The reverse displays the classic wheat ears design, two elegant stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. Struck in 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. The tiny mint mark below the date adds an extra layer of interest, signaling its West Coast origin and enhancing its desirability among collectors. What truly sets the 1914 Lincoln wheat penny apart is its rarity. While many Lincoln cents from the early 1900s are relatively common, the San Francisco issue of 1914 had a comparatively low mintage of just over 4 million coins. Over time, countless examples were lost, worn down through circulation, or damaged, leaving relatively few surviving pieces today. Many examples are found in dirty or heavily circulated conditions, making high-quality specimens extremely difficult to locate. This scarcity has turned the 1914 into one of the key dates of the entire Lincoln wheat cent series. Even in worn or dirty condition, the coin still carries meaningful value because of its rarity. A heavily circulated 1914 wheat penny may typically sell for around $150 to $400, depending on how clear the date and mint mark remain. Coins in better preserved conditions, such as very fine or extremely fine, can range from $800 to $2,000 or more. In rare cases, exceptionally well-preserved uncirculated examples have achieved tens of thousands of dollars at auction, reflecting both the coin's historical importance and the intense demand among serious collectors. Collectors who are interested in adding this coin to their collections should approach the market carefully and knowledgeably. Because of the coin's high value, the 1914 S is one of the most frequently counterfeited Lincoln cents. Experts recommend purchasing examples that have been authenticated and graded by reputable third-party services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company. Certified coins help ensure authenticity while also protecting collectors from altered dates or added mint marks. Proper preservation is equally important when dealing with historic coins like this one. Collectors are encouraged to store the coin in protective holders or archival quality coin flips to prevent further environmental damage. Avoiding excessive handling and keeping the coin away from moisture will help maintain its remaining details and natural surfaces. Engaging with numismatic communities and auction archives can also provide valuable insights into market trends and help collectors recognize authentic specimens. The 1914 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny stands as a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Even when discovered in dirty or circulated condition, it remains a captivating artifact from early 20th century American coinage. Its connection to Abraham Lincoln, its limited mintage from the San Francisco Mint, and its enduring popularity among collectors ensure that it continues to shine as one of the most prized treasures in the Lincoln cent series. For numismatists around the world, acquiring a genuine 1914 penny represents not only a valuable investment, but also a powerful and tangible connection to the past. The 1914 Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent is one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics. Even when discovered in dirty or well-circulated condition, this small copper coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and collectors around the world. Known as a key date in the Lincoln Wheat cent series, the 1914 penny holds a special place in many collections. Its rarity, historical importance, and strong market demand make it a prized treasure for both experienced numismatists and new collectors eager to explore the world of classic American coins. This coin was struck in 1914 at the historic San Francisco Mint, during an era when the United States was rapidly growing economically and culturally. The Lincoln cent series itself began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin marked a historic moment because it was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure. The 1914 issue soon became one of the most important coins in the series due to its limited production and growing collector interest. The design of the 1914 wheat penny is both simple and iconic. The obverse features the detailed profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1914. On the reverse, two elegant wheat stalks frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, giving the coin its popular name, the wheat penny. The coin is composed of 95% copper, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and weighs 3.11 grams. The small but important mint mark beneath the date identifies it as a San Francisco issue, a feature that significantly increases its desirability among collectors. What truly makes the 1914 Lincoln Wheat Penny remarkable is its rarity. With a mintage of just over 4 million coins, far fewer were produced compared to many other Lincoln cents of the era. Over time, many examples were heavily circulated, damaged, or lost, leaving relatively few surviving pieces today. Because of this scarcity, even coins found in dirty or worn condition are highly collectible. High-grade examples are especially rare, making them extremely valuable and highly sought after by serious collectors. The 1914 wheat penny varies greatly depending on its condition. A heavily circulated or dirty example may still sell for around $150 to $400, while coins in better preserved conditions can range from $800 to several $1,000s. Uncirculated specimens certified by grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can reach significantly higher prices at auction. Because of its history, rarity, and iconic design, the 1914's Lincoln Wheat penny remains a treasured collectible and a rewarding piece for anyone passionate about historic American coinage.